Depuis ta main.
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 9.
Hi.
You guys are doing well.
Hi guys.
I apologize in advance if I cough because the weather's a bitch. So yeah, if you're new listening to the show, welcome. I'm Mel and that's Michelle.
Hi.
And yeah, let's get into the messiness that is the beautiful world of Korean hot topics and music and crazy shit. Okay, my recommendation for this week is Dal Shabet's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's a bop, and I feel like you all should know that.
My recommendation for this week is by Snatch Your Edges, aka Shiny. This is I think the third song off their new. Is it an album? I never know these things. Is it
It's
an
an
album?
album. It's a full album.
It's a full from their full album, Feel Good. The song is called Feel Good, and the album's called One of One. And I love this album so much that I went and bought it with money that I don't have. So y'all already know. Listen to it; it's good.
I think my favorite one off the album is "You Need Me." That's my jam.
Oh yeah, that's nice. That's really nice.
All right, we have a lot of comeback news for you guys this week. Just be on the lookout. We have a little rookie alert for you guys. This new label called Blackberry Creative is debuting a new girl group named Luna. The group will have 12 members. And right now they're only introducing the members individually. Right now there's only one out. I think her name is Heejin. And we'll link that to teasers to that YouTube channel because there's like a shitload of them for some reason.
12 members and like what gets me is the name, like the way it's like not spelled, but like formatted. Yeah, like I'm just trying to make a word here. It's odd, but it's cool. It kind of looks like Greek Roman letters, like I don't know.
It's like Blackpink with the backwards like
yeah
NNC.
NNC, which okay. So yeah, look forward to them. Female version of Super Junior. I don't know. Like I saw 12 members and I was like, what? So we're still doing these big ass groups? Okay. Well then.
It's a lucrative market. You gotta get them out there, right? YG has I cannot pronounce this goddamn group's name. So
Sick. Why the fuck am I even trying? Like, my ass can't even say Korean names, and I'm here trying to do this group's name. I'm done.
No, not Seki as in bastard. Not that. Oh god, I'll find the reminiscen for it. But the older group that's now with them, Big Bang and Blackpink and Akmyo, are on the list of rumored comebacks for November.
That's way too many people for YG. That's way too many. I looked at it, I was like, lies.
Jexakizu.
There you go. Goddamn. Jesus.
Yep.
Well,
So
I say that's 3 groups too many for YG. Like, 3 groups too many. Like, no.
Yeah.
First of all, it was October, but we all know YG don't own calendars or clocks, so now it's November. You about to ruin my whole birthday month. Don't do this to me. Like, bye.
I think that if this does come out to be true, or at least part of it comes out to be true, and he does it, at least Big Bang and some other group, I think that's a huge insult and a huge disadvantage to the other group that will be linked up with Big Bang because, this is not because, we're VIPs, not anything like that, but as proven when they were promoting initially, a lot of the other groups didn't get the chance to really, have a proper shot for the trophies and stuff. So I think that if you do, for example, Big Bang and Blackpink at the same time, I think that's a huge disadvantage
because
towards them.
Yeah, because you have to think about it this way. Like, I'm not being elitist. This is what happened. Like, Big Bang wasn't even in the country like promoting on these shows, and they were still winning. So it's like you have to think about like the group that you're putting them with, because we're gonna say this like in your company, like no other group is more popular than Big Bang, so Big Bang's always gonna trump over them. So it's like if you're putting out one of your like Acme or Blackpink, because you one of your newer groups, you're going to basically overshadow the other group, no matter how good their music is, or no matter with how many bops they come out with. Now you're pitting them against like your big group, and you're basically making them look like the little tiny little guy, and it's really fucked up, I think.
If it is Big Bang and Jexakiza, that'll be really interesting
Yeah.
to see the dynamic, because a lot of people are like, oh, it's an older group I don't know, but it's like, but they were pretty much Big Bang before Big Bang, before TVXQ, before all shit. So it's kind of like, just chill.
This will be interesting. Just like sitting with my hands just waiting.
Right. In SM News, Lay from EXO released a surprise debut song called What You Need, his first solo. It's in Chinese. It's not in Korean. And he released it on his birthday, which I thought was interesting. Lay has come up right now, so good for him. It's going good.
I'm done. This was who they rented the billboards for in Times Square, right?
Yes.
So I went to Times Square, but I forgot to look for the building. Like I was there, but I was like, and I remembered, I was like, which building was it? But then it was like out in my front and it was cold, and I was like, let's not do this. But I did see pictures, and apparently it was there. Apparently, like, so what happened was fans, like, in Times Square, like, you can rent out billboards and put up ads, like, companies do that shit. So you get like a building that has billboards, and you pay the building, like, put out my ad on your billboard. So they had this building that had like 3 billboards, and they put out ads promoting his birthday and his song, and I think that was pretty cool. People are probably wondering what the fuck that was, but I think that was cool. I think if you have money, you can do things with your money. So
yeah, definition of dedication. So.
Definition of hell yeah. Yep.
Very cute. Are you VIX fans? VIX is actually going to come back on Halloween with Kratos. And it's going to be the last part of their Conception trilogy following Zelos and Hades. So this should be interesting. I'm happy it's on Halloween. I think that's really cool. So I expect a scary-ass video, VIX.
Isn't Kratos like... Yeah, okay. I was like, they're probably this like Greek mythology type thing. Got it. Like I was like, that's a Greek... Okay, good.
I think he's like the god of like, I forgot, like faithfulness, trust, or something like that. Like,
bitch, I got you right now. I got my phone open.
Okay.
I was like, we're gonna do this. No, but I think it's really cool. He's okay. God, I don't even know. God of War. Is it? Yeah, he is the God of War. Hell yeah,
Nice.
that's what he is. Well then, that's very interesting. That's gonna be a lit ass music video. Then hold on.
So I expect
Because if
violence.
he's the God of War,
I expect a lot of violence.
and a lot of red and fire, just like everywhere. Like, bring back the chokers. I'm here for that. Melanie about to be a hoe for Leo. Like.
Always. Always. 24/7, 365. For all you blackjacks out there, and yes, I still include you even if Minzy left, don't matter. Update about Minzy's comeback. She had decided on releasing her new music in November, but she doesn't want to limit herself. She's actually having difficulty picking a title track, and it's unclear whether she will debut this year or next year. Label spoke and said, "We are focusing on producing a first solo album which can portray all of her talents and her potential. They will continue the preparations without being chased by time." So I think this is a good thing, and to me, it doesn't sound like the traditional, oh my God, like we have to keep waiting. It's like, it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing because that she's having difficulty picking one, because that means it's all bops. That's what it says. So I'm 3,000% here for that. I do wish her well. I'm excited.
Me too. I can't wait to see what she has. And maybe, I'm trying to say this in like the least like insulting way, but like maybe make people eat their words a little bit. Like I'm kind of looking forward to that a little bit because people have been extra mean for absolutely no reason.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that, and hopefully she makes people eat their words very nicely.
Yeah, so I'm super excited about that. I wonder if it's gonna be like a, I don't know if she's gonna do like a dance track or she's gonna do like a ballad. That I'm not sure about.
Ooh.
Because either way, it's lit, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure. As long as it's better than lifted, girl.
I was about to say some really nice stuff. She just came out of it. She was like shade, like just threw it. Like,
No.
God.
As a CL bias, I request that the thing that you do is better than what she did. That's all I request.
Oh my God. I'm just gonna say that I would like it if it would be a ballad because it would be something different than what we have seen her before.
And it's cold.
Because she's like the dancing machine and she's a dancer and all this stuff. So I'd be very interested to see like the first title track be like a ballad and then like whatever comes next be like a dance track and get myself lit and shit, you know.
Or she could like meet in the middle like Ailey did.
Oh yeah.
That would be nice. We'll talk about Ailey in like 2 seconds. Okay. I forgot the Miss A fandom name, but Miss A fans, if you're still here for Gia, Gia teased her solo, but no date has been set yet, and she will be promoting in China, so it will be in Chinese. Just a heads up about that. Hyorin from Sistar and Twice are rumored to be coming back at the end of this month. This will be Hyorin's second solo. I'm excited for it. It's lit.
Yep. It's very lit. She is mom. Like,
okay. What? Okay. This would be 3 years since her solo, so this is pretty cool. Twice is coming back. You better hope it's not another cheer up or nobody's going to have any possibility of winning any trophies.
Yep. Bitch, Twice snatches. Like, they come and they're like, okay, I'm taking all of this. This is all mine. Goodbye. Like... Whoa.
You know how like the fans get really elitist and they're like either like God Bang for Big Bang, God Knee for Shiny, God Friend for G Friend. How do you do it for Twice?
Girl.
God Weiss.
God Weiss.
God Weiss. God Weiss is coming.
God Weiss is coming. You better watch the fuck out. Like, oh
like,
boy.
Cheer up, baby. That's my trophy.
Yep.
Like that's literally
I'm
how it was.
taking it with me. Like
Literally. Literally. All you XOLs, EXO is going to have their first subunit. The members will consist of Chen, Baekhyun, and Jimin, and no date's been confirmed. So, but knowing SM, it won't be too long.
But I was looking at this and I was like, what? Because I could have swore, like, I was like, how EXO been out this long and they've never had a subunit? That's very interesting to me.
Never have.
I could have sworn they did. I'm not an XOL. I just like EXO, like some songs I don't, others I do. Like
It's like
I like music. Like, so I was like, what? They never had a subunit?
Technically, they do have 2 units, technically. But in terms of like
K&M stuff?
But in terms of the entire group, there's never been a thing. Because Chen and Jimin are from XOM and Baekhyun's from XOK. So that's interesting. So this is like their first like togetherness of a subunit. So I'm surprised Dio's not in there. Then it will be all vocals. No shade to Jimin. No shade. But when I think of the top 3 vocalists in EXO, Jimin don't come up there.
You started yelling.
Because I can hear somebody like, you were No, I actually like Jimin, okay? He's very sweet. He stays in his corner. He minds his business, right? So I think he's very nice. But when I think of the top 3 vocalists, I'm like, okay, wait, where did Jimin come from? Because I think of Chen is number 1 for me. Dio and then Baekhyun. I think of those 3. And I'm just like, oh, okay. And I was like, oh, Chen, Baekhyun, Jimin.
Okay.
I'm like, okay. It's lit. You know, he's still sweet. He's a sweetheart. It's lit. But I just think that's interesting.
Y'all should have seen me when she started yelling. My ass stood, like, I sat up. I was like, what? I was like, hold on, what? I was shook. Oh my God.
We are naturally shady on here, but I was not throwing shade at Jimin. I think he's a sweetie. Now, when I said it better be better than Lifted, that was shade.
Yeah, that was real shade.
That was real shade. I gave her the whole palm tree. I mailed it to her.
Oh boy.
But no date's been confirmed. And knowing us, when they announce it, usually the next month it happens. So that'll be interesting. If you are a fan of 100%, they will come back on October 13th with Time Leap. There's a bunch of images out there for them, so you can Google that. So yeah.
I just the name like 100%, keep it 100. Like I just I can't. I cannot. In great news, Ladies Code, the wonderful ladies of Ladies Code, will be coming back on October 13th with Stranger, which is the title track. Oh, where the title track is called The Rain. I'm excited, of course. I love Ladies Code. I'm excited for it. One thing that I do think that should be done, like in this comeback, is stop putting emphasis on the fact that they're 3 now. I think that was a little bit, for me last time, it was a little bit like, So I feel like it should be a little less about that and more about like moving forward. Like, let's kind of, if you want to stop talking about what happened, like stop talking about how they're now 3, you know? So yeah, but I'm excited for Ladies Code. Come give me music. I need music in my life. I'm a stressed college student. Like, give me music.
Yes. They released music video teasers for that, so we'll link that in the description below. In the other Rain news, Seven is coming back on October 14th with an album called I Am Seven. And the title track is called To Give It To Me. So I'm okay. I think we all know where the direction that's going. He has white hair.
I think we all know that I will be listening to it. Yes. Speaking of things I won't be listening to, Lisa. Crush will be coming back on October 14th with Wanderlust, which is also the title of his tour. So that's
So I will be listening to Wanderlust. I won't be going to the show because I think even though he's probably pretty much coming to my front door. Like, no, not today, not right now.
His prices are not cute at all. Like, bye.
He's not like basically his prices are what CL should have been charging.
Like, I think also I'll give it a try, but I'm just a little bit thrown off by the whole like price thing. Like, I don't know who the fuck you think you is. Like, I'm just like so I'll try. I'll give it a listen if I like a song or two. Like, bop on my phone, but. You got me fucked up with them prices. Like, I'm just like, I don't know who the fuck you think you is.
I've always been a fan of Crush. I've always purchased each one of his albums. I've never had a complaint about Crush and just about the concert tickets. That's about the extent of that. Also, I fucked up Mask You Wore on Hidden Singer. But other than that, no, Crush, you will get my coins. I won't be going to your show, but you will get my coins. So I'm looking forward to that R&B goodness. And the teasers look really, really sad, so I'm here for that.
Speaking of sad news. I need to stop before I get my ass called out by somebody.
Speaking of sad, Jay Park will be dropping teasers for a new LP called Everything You Wanted, which is nothing that I did. It will be released on October 20th. So if you are a Jay Park fan, it's great news for you. I won't be listening. Like I think I need to preference this. I don't have an issue with Jay Park as a person. I just think that Jay Park needs to. If I've heard too many stories and too many fan accounts where he's been a little bit. So I just
that ass,
me,
please, that ass. Like,
for me, that's great that you're making music. Unless it's Mome, I don't want no parts of it. And that's about it. Now if it's like Mome again, I might have to slide in and drop my coin for that. But if it's not Mome, I don't really care. Hold on, wait a minute, girl. I love that song.
I'm just here. I don't like the things that I've heard about him, because I'm just like, I don't. You're not a good human. So I'm just like, I'm not gonna. Yeah, no, go make a little music, have fun. I'm not listening to it. Have fun with that though.
What I will be listening to though, Block B, subunit. Bad Stars is coming back on October 24th. It's a little while away. For you got a couple weeks, but it's fine. It's fine. No word on what the title track is. No word on what the concept is. But they did say that it will be something different from them. And I'm like, I don't want nothing different. I want exactly what you did
last time.
It was lit. And there's a new girl group called Sixth Sense. And they have just debuted with Feel Me. They're a new girl group from Up Entertainment. We will link that in the description below. It's a pretty good song for like a no shade, like a new group. It's a really good, it's like, ooh, this is from like a rookie. Like, ooh, this is interesting. So yeah, we'll link that in the description below for you guys. FNC's new boy group, SF9, had debuted with Fanfare. If that's something you're interested in, we will link that in the description below.
The songstress. I was trying to find like a title for her, but we're just going. The songstress, Ailey, has come back with a new with. I'm trying to see. I'm so shook. Like I can't. Has come back with Home, which features my mother, Yumi Ray. The song is a fucking bop. The video is fucking everything. I love it. It was so good. Her dancing, I was gay for the whole video. It was beautiful. It was just it was perfect. It was everything. I love the way she made it. It was still it still held the components of a ballad, but still was something I could get lit to while putting on makeup. I don't know. It was just
that bass.
And it's one of the lyrics that I liked the most that stuck out to me was she's like, "Don't you miss me? I'll forever be your girl," something like that. And I was like, girl, I feel you so hard right now. Oh man, yes, the lyrics are they're kind of sad, but the song is such a bop. And then my mother's in it, which makes everything better. I'm shook, y'all. I'm still shook. I love it so much.
I love that bob that she got too.
Oh yeah,
that bob cut, that was really cute. I'm like,
it really suits her face.
So beautiful. So Jexa Keys.
Woo, Mel, you finally heard it. Oh shit, Mel.
Look, all I need is to be reminded.
Good job. I will never be able to do this, but good job, Mel.
Jexa Keys released their first music video in 16 years. Goddamn. They came back with 3 words. It's a cute little song. We'll link that as well so you can see it. It's like
16 years, the whole teenager.
Okay. It's like one of those videos that's like a really montagey kind of feel. It's cute. Really, really cute. And speaking of cute,
did y'all get your edges ready?
Shiny.
I told y'all last episode to get your fucking edges ready. Did y'all get your edges ready? Because I don't want nobody complaining about edges that have been fucking ripped out by Shiny because it's your own fault 'cause you didn't get them ready. Shiny is back. Yes. Oh, bitch. I love when you do that shit. That and JYP is the best. I can't.
They came back with One of One, and the whole album is really nice. They really stuck to that 90s aesthetic. I love that. It's very nice.
Dun, 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 dun. It's a fucking bop.
I think Shift and You Need Me are my favorites besides the title track. So I love it. I love it.
I told y'all I bought it. I bought it with money I don't have. I really gave $20 for this album because I was I listened to the first 3 songs and I was like, kpoptown.com, Shiny. I was I need to get this album. There's just take my money. There's no argument. Just take the fucking money and leave. So
I love whenever Shiny comes back. It's such a break and release from what typically comes out, and that is shade because everybody sounds the same. So
it's very
it's nice when Shiny comes out of nowhere. It's just hey, we have something different for you, and we hope you like it. And it's I do, I love it.
You sounded like you were in a concert. It was hey guys, I have this new song.
Beautiful.
They love you, Shiny. Thank you.
Thank you, Shiny. Cube's new boy group Pentagon has now debuted with their song Gorilla. It's a nice song. If you like BTS, you'll like this song.
That's shade, y'all. Y'all better have cut that shade. That's some shade.
Okay,
She's being shady.
I have a couple comments. I have a couple comments. Listen. I hate it when labels make the hair the same for all of the members, because then I can't tell who's who. And it's like, how am I supposed to pick a bias if all these niggas look the same? I'm so confused. Like, I don't like this. I heard the song and I'm like, oh, it's lit. And I had this premonition when I heard the title of the song, right? It was like Gorilla. There's gonna be some anti-black shit in here. I just had like something was wrong.
Your black radar came off. Like,
yes, and I said if it's not going to be anti-blackness, somebody's gonna have like hair, right? That I had my senses went off, and I was correct. I was
the
correct.
hair.
One of the guys had like, and it wasn't even like good makeshift like dreads. It was like, it was so
costume like.
It was so bad. It was so because that grade of hair is not made to do those things, and it was coming apart at the ends, and I was just like, y'all took some gel and you just kind of did what you could, but it didn't. No, it just looked like he fell asleep wrong and went in the shower and everything got weird. That's what it looked like. So no, absolutely not. But the song is cute. All the boys are cute. There's one boy in there hits a really good high note. Like I said, if you like BTS, you'll like the song. Good for them for debuting. And
I'm just here.
On to the actual article. BTS came back with their second full album, Wings. Woo! And I've listened to the full album. It's amazing. It's absolutely flawless. Their title track was called Blood, Sweat, and Tears. And
that's exactly what Melanie cried when she was listening to it. No. Kate, so I haven't listened to it, not because I don't want to or I don't like BTS. I haven't listened to it because I'm lazy as hell. And for me usually I listen to new things when I'm doing homework or when I'm doing like work. So for me to listen to it, I have to like be doing something. So I'll listen to it when I'm later on editing this to put up on SoundCloud. So I'll be listening to it. Pray for me and my edges, y'all, because everybody else around me telling me that they were snatched. So yes, I'll be listening to it though. Don't hate me. Don't come for me, armies. Don't come for me.
I was snatched within 15 seconds. Like when the song actually started, because they do like the dramatic opening scenes and stuff. And when the song finally started, I was like, "Bit."
Melanie's bald, like right now.
It was the first thing I saw when I woke up that morning. I was like, "Bitch, it's lit." So I highly recommend everybody listening to it. My other favorite song is "Mama." So if you like "Mama," it's lit.
I'll let y'all know how that goes next week after I've listened to it.
All right, everybody's favorite part of the show. Let me talk about the fuckery that happened this week.
The what topics?
In sad news, Typhoon Chaba hit Busan. There was a hashtag called Pray for Busan, and there were 4 confirmed deaths and 5 missing people that have been reported. So that's the sad news on, Korea's end, basically.
In west of Asia news, Hurricane Matthew has run over the Caribbean and has now come into North America. So over 800 people have passed away already due to this hurricane, and Haiti and the Dominican Republic were hit very, very hard. Mostly Haiti got a lot of the brunt of it, but the Dominican Republic, which is where my family is from and where basically I'm from as well, was hit very hard. There was reported about, I want to say, as far as we know, like 10 people have passed away. But in Haiti, it's like a lot more people. And it's a lot due to Haiti not again, they went through the earthquake, and then, you know, things were not rebuilt because the government took all the money. So things are still very underdeveloped. People are still living in tents. So when this hurricane came through, it just devastated everything twice as worse. I'm praying for my Caribbean people. I'm praying for the island, and I'm praying for both these countries, because it's crazy out there. And yeah, so guys, pray for Busan, pray for the Caribbean, and pray for Florida too, because they're getting it too as well.
I had a few friends who are currently in Busan because they went back to Korea for teaching, and I studied abroad with them, but they're all safe. One of my friends said that she could see like the typhoon from her room, so she was like terrified that all the streets were full of water and everything. So I thank God that they're okay. I can't speak for the other unfortunate people that did pass away. So we send our thoughts and prayers to everybody affected by the hurricane. And yeah, on to much lighter but still fucked up news. G-Friend's will be taking a break due to health issues. This was Source Music's statement. G-Friend's will temporarily halt all her promotions due to a health issue. Recently, felt pain in her legs and was found to have sprained her left sartorius muscle. The thin, long sartorius muscle is used when walking or using the knee, an issue in this muscle that seems to be the cause of her pain. Taking consideration of the doctor's recommendation that treatment and rest will allow the fastest recovery, they decided to put her recovery at top priority. G-Friend will continue promoting as a group of 5 with Sohwan Yerin, Eunha Yuju, and Shinbi until fully recovers. We ask that Buddy and everyone else please understand that this decision, Buddy is their fandom name, by the way. Please understand this decision that was made with Umji's health in consideration. Source Music will fully support Umji so that she can have sufficient treatment and rest. We apologize for concerning those who cheer on Umji and G-Friend. Please continue your unchanging support, end quote. I suffer from that same issue. It's a bitch. So I'm glad that she took time off of it because I couldn't walk for like a week and a half until I got like proper like medication. And even then I still have problems. And with G-Friend's choreography being so rigorous sometimes, it's no surprise that this did happen. So I do hope she gets better.
Me too.
That sucks. In funny news, SM.
In amusing news.
Yes. SM announces their plans to take legal action against people who spread rumors and people who violate their artists' privacy. Since this announcement, over 1 million posts related to SM artists have been deleted online. One of the rumors that has been like removed was the rumor that D.O. was planning to leave EXO. So SM was like, "Oh no, bitch, we will sue the living shit out of you if you attempt to do that."
Oh no, bitch. Oh boy.
In very smart news, Black Beast Park Gayoung has been accepted into the Mensa International. He shared his acceptance letter on Instagram, and he scored an IQ score of 156 and is in the 99th percentile. So he's smart as fuck. I'm not shocked about because his lyrics are much more deep than Zico's. Fight me on that. Fight me on that. So I'm proud of you, Gayoung. I'm so proud of you. Good job, sweetie. You show them that you're not just a second rapper. You go. Let's see what Zico's IQ fucking score is.
Oh.
Can't even maintain a relationship after 1 month after being Night! None of my business.
Well, this shit just got real. I'm
I'm
here for anything and everything. Oh, there you go. I'm here for anything and everything that is snatching Zico. So let's go. Like, I could make a whole episode on this nigga. Like, I really could. Yeah. And moving on news. Stellar's, get Melanie the name. I can't do this. Melanie.
Gayoung.
There you go. Performed in a neck brace at the 2016 DMC Festival. She told fans of the concert, "Don't worry too much. I'm sorry." Again, we have this thing where like idols get hurt and then they apologize for getting hurt. It's like you can't. It just makes me mad. Like you can't be in a full. She's not, but like you can't be in a full cast, and just be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, what you mean? Like, get better. Like, I don't like when idols apologize for things that they can't control and are just natural things that happen in life. Like, you are bound to get hurt in life, especially if you're dancing all the time and doing extraneous activities and not sleeping. And, like, your body, your immune system is going to not be very good, and you're going to get hurt. And sometimes it'll be more serious than others. But either way, it's not something you should apologize for unless you actively sought out to get hurt. You shouldn't be apologizing for something that happens. It's an accident. Like,
my issue isn't even with her apologizing. My issue is, why the fuck is she performing in the first place?
that too.
The fucking neck brace on her. Like, no, absolutely not. Are you fucking kidding me? Mm-hmm. You really that desperate to make money that you can't have one person sit out of a critical injury? Just fuck you. Yes, dance. Try and get more hurt. What the actual fuck? No. It's fucking bullshit. Are you serious? God. That's so irresponsible and so disrespectful to your artist too. Like, I respect Source Music for saying, like, hey, she hurt her leg and it's pretty serious. We're gonna take her out for a little while to make sure that she's like top priority and she's okay. Versus, oh no, let's send her out with a busted leg. No. Absolutely not. That pissed me the fuck off. So get well, Gayoung. It's fucking bullshit. In more concerning news, after school's Lizzie, her weight has caused some concern for netizens. She appeared on a show called Please Take Care of My Vanity, the irony of that title, where her weight was revealed to be 43 kilograms, which is around 95 pounds, and she's only 169 centimeters, which is basically 5'5". She said, quote, I have an active bowel system, and I swam and did taekwondo for 8 years when I was young. I think that turned me into the type not to gain weight, end quote. That's concerning. Mm-hmm. Even if you are naturally, tiny, naturally really slim. Given her height, she's the same height as I am, and that's not normal. Mm-hmm. That's not healthy. That's not a normal weight to be. Probably 110 if you were trying to be, in a, okay category for being, kind of slim, because that is worrying. She may think she's fine, but her body could be shutting down and she doesn't even know it.
Yeah.
So I would encourage the label to keep an eye out on her and make sure she's okay, even though they've been doing some fucked up shit with her recently. But I do hope she gets better or gets to, because if she feels fine, I can't really control that. And if she's been this way her whole life, can't control that either. But it's still alarming. It's not healthy to be 5'5" and 95 pounds. God, that's. I got like shivers up my spine. We do have 2 updates for you. Tae-woong, the guy who had like a pregnant wife and went to like a massage parlor and was accused of like sexual assault. He is acquitted of rape, but he is being charged with prostitution. So, so he didn't get charged. He got acquitted for the sexual assault that the women claimed took place, but he did get in trouble because that place is a prostitution house. So he is being charged with that. Jung Jun-young is cleared of all charges made by his ex-girlfriend. This is the guy who got in trouble for making the private sex tape. Mm-hmm. And he is cleared of all things like that. Not surprised by any of this stuff. In very controversial news and very alarming news, actor Choi Sang-hyuk admits to Filipone use and asked for leniency because it was his first offense. Mm-hmm. He was arrested in September after being caught injecting a drug in his home, which I'm like, okay, was somebody in your house? Did somebody see through a window that you did these things? Evidence has been found showing that he did use the drugs back with friends back in May of this year as well. His lawyers released a statement. Choi Sang-hyuk is being held at the Seoul Southern Police District for using Piliphone in May. He has admitted to all charges and his prosecution will be at the earliest next week. He feels sorry for all his charges and we are looking for a light sentence because it is his first offense and he has not returned. When non-celebrities get punished with this usage, they all get the criminal sentence. However, when celebrities get punished, they cannot promote for the next 6 to 7 years and it is hard for them to make a living. We'll be asking them to take that into account. why do y'all keep doing drugs when you know that your country is like
Yeah, like
strict as fuck?
your country is like no drugs, nigga. Like just don't do it. Like why? I don't understand this. And then what I don't like is the whole. However, when celebrities get punished, they cannot promote for 6 to 7 years, and it's hard for them. Was he thinking about that when he was doing it though?
Exactly.
Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry, but like when you do something wrong, take fucking responsibility for it. Don't be like, oh, I know I did this, but if I get sentenced, then like when I get out, it's gonna be so hard to get a job. Did you think about that when you was doing it though? Because you know that shit is illegal in your country. So were you thinking about it when you were doing it? Like, were you thinking about the consequences that were going to happen if you got caught? Because that would have, if you were thinking about it, you probably wouldn't have done it because the fear would have let you do it. So, you're using your profession as an excuse to get off.
Yep.
Because we're not thinking about your profession or your future when you were doing that shit. So, no, I'm sorry. I don't believe in like this leniency just because you're a celebrity. Fuck that. No. Everybody else, if they got caught with that shit, would have to do time. So,
amen.
You made your bed, you fucking lay in it. Like, no. No.
Speaking of people who got off for drug charges.
Oh my god.
What? We all.
Oh my god.
If he was not in YG, are you serious? Bye.
I know. I completely agree with you, but you just blindsided me with that one. I was just like,
bye. And don't come for me. He is my bias. I stand the shit out of him. I can say that. Fuck you. So G-Dragon launched his clothing line PEACEMINUSNONE over the past week. First of all, let's talk about what this shit consists of. Now, when you think of a clothing line, you think hats, you know, jackets, shirts, maybe pants, shoes, all of that. Where the fuck does a clip come into play?
You know those bulldog clips, y'all? The silver ones that are just all silver and people use them to hold like really big stacks of paper? That, with the PEACEMINUSNONE logo on it, $30. Like, $30, y'all.
Is it even magnetic?
No. It's just a clip. It's just the clips you get at Staples for like $6, like a 20 pack or some shit like that. That for $30. Like, just because it has the logo on it. Like,
so here's the thing. Now, I've gotten added on Twitter because I was told that, well, you're not gonna buy it, like, don't complain about it. Here's the thing, baby girls. Here, all of y'all who are like, well, if you're not gonna buy it, don't complain about it, or it wasn't made for us. It's fashion. We can't complain. We're gonna have a real conversation right now. I mean, you can't talk to me, but I'm gonna have a conversation with you. What the fuck are you talking about?
what you talking about? What?
His main consumer base is his fans, right? Just because he has connections with Chanel and he knows people like Chrome Hearts and he has friends who are designers doesn't mean that this nigga can automatically say, you want my hat? $230. A hat. The only unique thing about this hat is that it has a really long tail. That is the only unique thing about this fucking hat.
You're just stupid, but okay.
This plain ass cotton fucking hat. Really? $230. That's not even with shipping, girl. $230. Now the fans who are complaining, the fans who are complaining, right? The fans who are complaining want to support him. They want to support him, right? And it's annoying because it's like, we want to support him, and you're telling us that as his main consumer base, the people who buy all of his shit, that we can say, this is a little bit off. Like, this is a little bit too much. For him to be starting out as a brand, that's not okay. For him to be using it, like, it's fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid. And let's not even get started as to what the fuck that shit actually is.
So basically, this dude is selling this dude or whoever, because at this point it's debatable whose company this really is. But anyways, they're selling things like hoodies that have been cut through through the middle and up the back, and they're selling them for hundreds of dollars. And so we were looking, and the hoodies are from Champion, like they're Champion hoodies. So we were like, okay, like what the hell does that even mean? Like, can he do that? Can he sell like Champion hoodies? Apparently, it's completely legal or whatever, because it's basically the hoodies were made by Champion, but since he goes ahead and cut it up, put the Peace Minus One logo and label on them, they now can sell them as Peace Minus One without having to be quote unquote transparent, without having to be, saying, oh, these were manufactured by Champion. They can say this was made in Korea. This would say this was handmade because maybe it was cut handmade, which I think is some bullshit. And I think it's a really shady and shitty loophole. So yeah.
Another thing that he got in trouble for, on the tag of his clothing, like when you normally look at the tag and you try to figure out, oh, do I dry clean this? Do I, do I hand wash it? What water temperature water do I use? The tag said, just fuck it and just give it to your mother. End quote. Literally, that's what the tag said. So he's been facing a lot of netizens who are either don't care, netizens who are pissed off because it kind of, lends to like the sexist terms of like, oh, women clean your clothes. So like your mom does it, like gender roles, and also just a little bit misogynistic. So that was interesting. So yeah.
Yeah, so basically it's some bullshit with like fuckery in it, and it just like it's insane. Like the prices are just because like because there's things that the stylist is actually the person like behind the company, and he's just kind of like the face of it. But even then, even the fans saying like this is not for the fans or whatever, it's like, well, why make him the face then? Who are you selling it to? It's like people who are buying these are fans. So it's it's insane to say, oh, this is not for the fans. No, like this is for the fans. Like the people who are gonna buy this mostly are fans, and you're charging them up the ass for this shit. So buy, like have fun with your little brand, like buy. Not here for it at all.
I'm not buying it. I don't have no purpose in buying it. If the hats were like around 50 or so, that would have been better. But not 230 something. That's too much. Just way too much for the brand not to be out yet. And what makes me a little bit angry is that he worked with 8 Seconds to make a clothing line. And 8 Seconds is basically like Forever 21, like here in a sense. It's like Korea's Forever 21. And the clothes were affordable. Like they were still like, pricey, but they weren't crazy, right? Not like this shit. And everybody's like, oh, well, like, that was like for that, and this is for like an actual brand. But the problem with using that logic is, if that's the case, then why is the shit at 8 Seconds looking better than the shit that he makes on his own? Like these are like,
oh, bitch,
like plain like sweaters, like plain white long sleeve sweaters with your emblem on it. Like, it's just, yeah.
Like, and the thing is, like, again, we go back to the stylist lady, which I think is the person kind of behind the designs. Like, she has a very simplistic view on clothes, but this is like hobo chic. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't like it. Like, I would not buy a freaking $300 sweater that's cut up. That's not even sewed. Like, it's gonna fray in like 3 days. It's not even sewn in the edges. Like, goodbye. No, bye, leave. Have a DIY project. Like, no.
Yeah, I just no. Just it's annoying. So yeah. Again, it's another week of the fuckery.
We ended on this note, which was slightly depressing because I had hopes for this. Like, I was rooting for you. We was all rooting for you.
We had a whole art gallery around, just the name of it, and our gallery was more interesting than all of it. But don't worry, other VIPs. I ain't buying it, so I guess I'll stop complaining about it. But it's cool. It's fine.
Y'all go ahead and buy it. Y'all won't give you $300 for the fucking fucked up hoodie? Go ahead.
The thing that doesn't even
Girl,
have
post
like
pictures.
you don't even know how to take care of it because he tells you to give it to your mom. So it's whatever. Have fun.
Your mom ain't even gonna know how to take care of that fucking mess, fucking cut up hoodie with no fucking.
Have fun with your
no
$40
fat, no
champion
edges.
hoodie.
Yep, have fun with your $300 champion hoodie that I got for $3.95 at Walmart. Bye, like goodbye. But yeah,
Yep. So if you have any questions or any things you want us to talk about, you can always hit us up at ask2souls@gmail.com.
ask two souls and everything and ever.
And yeah.
Parting words, Melanie.
Bye.
My party words are, of course, love your faves, discover new artists, don't buy into this capitalist bullshit, and stay woke. Love you guys. See you on the next one.